Alright, so ready to rock. Okay.
I love your voice, by the way.
My voice?
Yeah, on the cast, it's so good.
Oh, hey, nice to meet you.
I've been playing the game so much at home at the moment.
Sweet. Mate.
I've been getting better at the commander on there.
Awesome. Hey, mate, if you want to go up on NS2 HD, like on the channel today, you can, because I'm like challenging every fan to a fight in the Mountain Dew booth. So if you want to, just come back around, we'll gear up and you go up on the channel.
Okay, yeah.
So I've got to do this one first, but after that.
Yeah. Okay.
Awesome, mate. All right. Okay, yeah, so welcome to NS2.
Okay.
As I said, it's a real-time strategy crossed with a first-person shooter. As you can see here, it looks a lot like a lot of first-person shooters. I mean, obviously we've got some unique art, but a lot of games have a gun on the right and you know, the sort of ammunition counters and a mini-map and all of that. But the difference here is that if you press E on this structure here, and oh, someone else is trying to get in at once. No! Killed him. Nice. So now you're in the command station, and you are looking down on a real-time strategy perspective.
Okay.
So all these blokes running around on the ground, you Mendas, Blitz those, all of those guys are seeing in that perspective you were just in.
Right.
So imagine you're playing a traditional RTS, but when you give your player an order, that's a real player who can then make creative decisions about how they go about chucking an objective, defending something, etc. So for example, you could grab one of these guys just with a left click and give a right click to give a move order, and you've got lots of contextual orders along here: defend, attack, move, etc. And he's even going for it right now, like a good soldier. He's run past it, and yeah, you can also do things like in your assist menu, you can drop med packs, and up there on the right.
Okay, yeah, defense,
yeah,
move, advanced controls.
Yeah, so
builds up some sentry turrets.
So all these structures here, these are all structures that have been built throughout this game.
So is this your this team's spawning point?
Yeah, so these infantry portals are where players spawn in.
Okay.
So it depends on where they are and how many you have. That just defines where you spawn. So in this game, it looks like we've got two bases, one over here and one back there, and both of those have infantry portals. So players will be able to spawn at both those, at any one of those infantry portals. And you can build more of them to have more spawn in, slower, faster spawn in time. But hey, you're sacrificing maybe shotguns or something like that because it's a resource system.
It is, right.
So you've got to collect resources to attack the enemy, and looks like you've got some troops moving all the way across the map to try and find the aliens. And it looks like, there we go, in that down here, one of your Marines. And if you go to your assist menu on the right, you can drop med packs for him and give him nano shielding to help him stay alive. You can also drop ammunition for him. And that'll keep him going while he's attacking this alien hive. You can see they've turned the lights out in there, so it's all very dark and red. And fog of war means that all of this is popping in and out for you, like in an RTS game. You can't see it unless you're in there. It looks like Kuji is in there with a flamethrower attacking the hive. And you can go join them at any point. You can jump out of this command station by pressing the top right there, and you can go buy a weapon for yourself at the armory over on the right. Oh yeah, you can also buy a jetpack here.
Arms lab.
Prototype lab right there.
Okay, yeah.
If you go up to that and press E, you'll be able to buy a jetpack by selecting it and then pressing buy. You now have a jetpack, and when you hold space, you'll fly. And if you want a bigger gun, you can go back to the armory, which is a sort of cubic structure there. And you can press E on that and buy various weapons, shotguns, flamethrowers, etc. That's a shotgun, nice
I think I may have to go for the shotgun.
There you go.
Good place to be.
And so depending on what the commander is researching, that'll define what weapons are available. For example, a team might go for a shotgun rush. Okay. They might go for a jetpack rush, or they might go for sort of a broad tech. And
so do you have like an overview commander, and he can sort of develop on how the game's going to play?
That's exactly what you were doing before in that top-down view. So each game will have one commander. We can go up to, at the moment we're finding 8v8 works pretty well. We've definitely 6v6 is a good sweet spot as well. So you have one commander, 5 players, etc. We're working on getting to 32 players, so 16 versus 16, but we're not there with performance yet. And yeah, flying around this map or running around this map, you'll eventually find the aliens for sure. And it is a team-based shooter. Obviously in a situation like this where everyone's kind of just jumping in and out, it gets a bit messy. Welcome to the Thirsty Onos bar. So this is, it's probably not a great way to go here because it's a ventilation shaft, but there is a door over there to take you through. You can also bring up, you've got your mini-map here, and you've got a big mini-map if you press C to see really where you are. And it looks like you're in back alley, and I bet you there's an alien hive there in locker rooms.
Let's go over here and see what we can find.
So you can see the lighting system is fully dynamic. Oh, actually, this is really interesting. So a Gorge, an alien sort of combat engineer, has built these globules. They're like Minecraft blocks to block this doorway. You can kill them. So if you blast away a couple of those, you'll probably be able to get through here. Oh, there was a rifle on the floor, but it's got no ammunition. You're gonna have to grab your shotgun back.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. So you're going to blast through there. So they can be used to slow down Marines. And you can press R to reload. And in here, our dynamic lighting system, the aliens have cut the power and the emergency lighting has come on. So what the aliens can do is completely cut the power to an area, have it go completely pitch black and dark. So it looks like there's definitely some aliens in here. And, oh, there's a Hydra above you. Yeah, you want to get away from it.
Ah, right.
It's probably too tough for you to fight on your own at the moment. But
retreat!
Yeah. So that's a bit of first-person play. And oh, that's a no! That's a very big. That's a very big, very expensive alien. Now, if I'll just do a console command here to make it quick. But this is the ready room. So this is where everyone starts and finishes every game. And instead of a menu, this is where you select your team. So you can run into Marines, you can run into random.
Okay, so you can actually decide to be on the Marines, random, or you can actually go as the aliens themselves.
Exactly.
We've had a spin on the Marines, so we've got to have a quick look at the alien side of things.
Jump in there, because they play completely differently. So welcome to the Skulk. The Skulk is the base class. Everyone starts at it. There's one right here, and he's a wall running, ceiling running life form. And has a bite attack. He also has the ability to leap with right click.
And he can run through ventilation shafts.
Run through ventilation shafts. So each alien, because they're all different sizes, can get through the map in different ways. The Skulk is exceptional at moving through, for example, this ventilation shaft here, which is untextured at the moment. This is a new map, only released a couple of weeks ago. We're still not quite finished with it. But you can see the alien infestation all over the walls here, where that's a harvester that's collecting resources for your team that's been placed by your commander.
Okay.
This is a commander on both sides. And if you press your B key, and unfortunately because you've just joined the team, you won't have any resources. Press B. Sorry, one again. What the hell?
Oh yeah, it's the flamethrower.
There we go. So these are all the aliens you can choose from. Because you've only just joined the game, you've only got 3 resources.
So that enables me only to unlock certain...
Yeah, you can have different life forms, more resources your team has, the more advanced life forms you can access. For example, the Combat Engineer Gorge, Flying Lurk, the Fade, who's like a hit and run assassin, and the Onos, which is that giant gorilla-like alien who's actually
the one that owned me a little bit earlier.
The one right there. And it looks like someone with a flamethrower just found you while I was distracting you. But yeah, and there's an Onos right there. You're seeing him in spectator mode. So he's moving through the map, lumbering through.
That's quite a big unit.
He's very, very big. He's more like a vehicle to control. Okay. So each alien life form controls completely differently. So, for example, the one you're playing right now runs all over the walls.
Yep.
The Gorge slides along the floor as well as running. The Lurk flies. The Fade blinks in and out of existence, and this guy lumbers through and charges. So he's like a vehicle. So every alien plays completely differently. I'm not sure why you're waiting to spawn. You might have lost all your hives. It's yeah, I'm not actually sure. Let me check.
The Marines have done some damage to us. This guy seems to be making some sexy time with... I think he's the only guy left.
He's also going to be the hardest one for the others to take out.
Okay.
Oh, sweet man, no worries. Awesome, thank you so much, Scott. Okay, so we've restarted the round, and now we're back at square one. But yeah, you'll be able to select a different life form with B now, because you will have a bit of resources. You've got to select a Gorge if you want to. and he's that combat engineer I was telling you about.
Okay, yeah.
So he's got that, so if you, select him and then select evolve. And the other thing to note about the aliens is you can, you'll have to move, I think you were too close to that egg, so it didn't allow you to move.
Right.
It's got to be a nice open space, because he's a bit bigger than the skull.
I understand, right.
So the aliens can be customized by you, so you can say, maybe you want an alien that's got great armor, that is also very fast, or maybe you want one that can cloak and can be silent. So you can select different attributes for your alien, depending on what the commander has chosen as a strategic path. So if he's chosen a sort of defensive path, then you will have defensive evolutions available, and you can pick and choose which ones you want to use. So it combines both. While the commander directs strategy, the individual player still has the freedom to choose how they want to play the game. So they've got tactical freedom.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So he's trying to separate strategic. The commander has strategic power, the players have tactical power. That's the way I like to put it. So now this Gorge, as you can see, he doesn't feel like a vicious attacking life form. He's got a spit on the left mouse button, which that was the heal spray on the right mouse button.
Yep.
And so the spit can ward off Marines, but it's not very good. It's just to give you something. Okay. And the heal spray will heal your fellow players and also grow.
So this is almost more like the medic of the team in some respects.
He is. And he also, if you press 2, can build Hydras and Clogs. Now Hydra is a defensive kind of turret. So if you select Hydra, you'll be able to place that on the ceilings and on the walls. And because there's no infestation in here, it'll grow quite slowly. You can speed it up with a right click. In fact, I don't think it'll grow at all without a... there you go, see it's growing up now. And also you can select those clogs, and I don't know if you like Minecraft. Oh no!
Owned.
But if you were to use those clogs, you can build structures like in Minecraft. So you can maybe build a fortress for yourself to hide in and come out and heal your fellow your aliens, or you can build maybe you want to block off an entire entrance to stop Marines getting through.
High caffeine content, 18 milligrams.
So yeah, that's
fantastic.
It's roughly, and it's stupid. I mean, there's so much to go into, and there's so little time.
Yeah,
and my voice would just die. But if you want to get in contact after the show, I can provide you with trailers and screenshots and links to like our whole community. I mean, one thing that I really want to get across is that because it's our own engine, it's extremely moddable. And basically, some of the best stuff we've seen for the game already has been mods. In fact, our entire spectator system was written by the community. We have an official map called Summit, which was written by the community. They drew it because when you get the beta, you get all of our development tools. So all of our map editor, our coding tools, everything, our animation tools, you get it all with the game. And people have gone nuts, and they've created maps, spectator systems.
That's a really nice, unique feature to games. You do get a lot of involvement with this.
Let me alt-tab for you and literally show you what I mean. The source code to a lot of games is a secret thing, right? You don't want to. I mean, people don't normally give away their source code. No. So this is Decoder, and this is what ships with the game. It's our coding scripting tool that we use to actually write the game. And if I go to my Natural Selection 2 directory, so the important thing is anyone can do this. This is not a special thing for Rezzed. I can do this on my standard Steam.
Okay, yeah.
We can go in here to NS2, to a folder called Lure, and I can say open alienteam.lure, and that's the source code for the game right there.
Yeah. Quite familiar with Lure.
Awesome.
So yeah, we've got a few mods on our website that we do things for this and fix some of our games.